Time for another voiceover instead of actually recording the voice while I'm playing the game. Welcome to what is probably my newfound addiction at a solid version of 0.1, not even at 1.0. We have Tokyo Extreme Racer Driver, something around those lines. I'll have it right in the title. Frankly, one, I can't really jive with the name. The name seems a little iffy. The game, though, I absolutely mess with. I bought it, let's see here, 2 days ago, and I already have 12 hours in it. Now, keep in mind, those 12 hours are somehow fit in between the fact that I have this magical thing called work, and I work 6:30 to 6. 7:30 to 6. 7:30 to 6, sorry. And I work on cars. So, yeah, I don't know how I have 12 hours in this game already. I have been losing out on sleep because of this game, so I want to talk about this game, talk about what I enjoy, some small gripes I have, and, yeah, let's get into it. Hey, and we're right above the minute mark, so I can actually say that. Anyways, for those of you who don't know, this is like a, I think the proper word is toge question mark? That's not what definitely not toge racing. Anyways, it's yeah, no, it's not toge racing. That's the mountain racing. Anyways, it is like a game based off of like 1v1 racing, right? Everybody has a health bar, everybody has damage values, and everybody has a natively Japanese vehicle. I think it'd be kind of cool if they started adding American vehicles in there, just because, for those of you who don't know, from my understanding at least, correct me if I'm wrong, the American sports car scene, Corvettes, Camaros, Challengers, are kind of like the Skylines in America, but for Japan. I could be wrong about that, because I'm stupid. Alright, this is from my understanding, from what I've seen over the years. It's kind of like that, where like your Corvettes, your Challengers, your Camaros kind of have like the same aura like a Skyline does here in the States, where it's like, ooh, and like people turn their heads. I don't know where I'm getting with this, but that's just a suggestion. I've got background footage here, and then we're going to show off a little glitch here in a minute. That needs to be fixed, please, for the love of all that's holy. So, we have what's essentially 1v1 racing, and you're just an up-and-coming street racer, right? You've got perks, you can unlock the vehicles, you got Mazda, Toyota, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Subaru. You have your Bug-Eye Subaru, which I also had at one point. For those of you who don't know, at one point I had an R32. TST. I traded it for a Subaru. That was making a lot more power. The Subaru pulled a Subaru a day later, blew up while I was driving it. I was not a happy camper. I still kind of want my car back, but I'm kind of saving up for a GTR because that's cooler. The RB26 DETT is a lot cooler than the RB20 DET. Nothing wrong with the RB20. They're both fantastic engines. Transmission in the GTR is better, though. So there is that. This is going to be a very sidetracky video. All right. This is what happens when I talk about fucking GTRs, I guess. But other than that, this game is 1v1, like I said. And you're an up-and-coming street racer, and you're trying to get up in the tiers. So you have to 1v1 these teams. So you 1v1 lower team members, I guess. And then when you knock out the entire team, the team leader or the boss of the team comes down, 1v1s you, you whoop their ass too, because if you're not whooping their ass, what are you doing? You're losing. All right, we can't have that. Don't lose. Losing bad. And when you win, you then go on to the next team. And then you have Wanderers, which are very, very specific. It's kind of stupid. It pisses me off personally just how annoying it is to get the Wanderers to spawn. Granted, I respect it. I like how they're specific. I like how you have to have a certain license plate prefecture to race some of them. You have to have specific requirements met. Have 10 wins in a row. Defeat this team. Acquire 77,777,777 credits. Drive for 3,000 kilometers or 2,000 kilometers. I don't remember which one it is. These very like specific checkpoints, I guess you could call them, that you have to hit. And it's just, oh my days. If you can not tell this is not scripted, I don't care to script this one. This is just me dumping thoughts and enjoying myself. That is how much this game has me feeling good. And essentially, you go through it, and because it's in 0.1, it's not even in 1.0, it's in 0.1, you have this very fascinating system where the game's not fucking done. I don't think all the cars are in the game. I don't think all the upgrades are in the game. I don't think we've reached top speed. I don't think we even have the entire fucking map. And let me tell you fucking what, it takes a while to get around this fucking map, dude. It is big. It's a big circle, but it is big. I think they're going to build on the map more. I think they're going to add more cars. They're going to add more modifications, more aero, more racers, more teams, because it stops at the point where you fight or you race one lady and then she's apparently like one of the big bads. Big bads. As much as a fucking street game about street racing can have big bads, it's not really big bads. It's the next step to becoming the ultimate street racer. All right. And knowing why you're street racing, because your character doesn't fucking know why. You're trying to find the soul in it, I guess. The why. Why, Batman? Why are you street racing these poor people? And it's you do that, and then you unlock the rest of the skill tree, the rest of the cars, the rest of the upgrades. To get skill trees, oh man, or skill points. I'm going too hard on this. To get skill points, you need to beat new racers that you haven't beaten before, and you get a skill point for it. If they're wanderers, depending on the wanderer, they can give you up to 5 speed or skill points. And when you get the skill points, you can spend it to either unlock new vehicles, get new upgrades, get new perks, or increase your attack and defense, which will increase your driver level. This is a fun little system, I guess you can say. You'll see it, and you just this game's fucking addicting, dude. There's just something fun about going and just driving down the highway, right? Now there's two massive fucking problems with it. One, your mouse cursor really likes to show up in this game. I don't fucking know why. I don't know the coding of it, but that's fucking annoying. I don't like seeing my mouse cursor in my racing games. When the game takes full screen, fuck the mouse cursor, alright? Especially when I'm using fucking controller. 2, I fucking hate playing in third person. This is why. I like that silence. That silence is what we call an audio bug. There is no engine noise. You still have turbo, you still have backfire, you still hear going over bumps, but there's no fucking engine noise at all. And that is one of the most annoying things in the world. It actually pisses me off quite a lot. But with that being said, if you haven't played this shit, play it. $20. Like a $20 game, dude. And it's S tier. The only thing that I think can make up for it, or not make up for it, but beat it out, there is Night Runner's Prologue, which has yet to drop. I don't know when this game's supposed to drop. It's from Planet Jim. Jim. I'm gonna say Jim. It's not out yet. It doesn't have a release date posted, but you can play the prologue for free, which is pretty cool. And a new Need for Speed, because EA should know by now that Need for Speed's gonna make them fucking money if they do it properly and they have some fun shit. But this fucking game is remarkable. Okay, if you have not played it, go play it. And yes, I know the rest of my content's a bunch of Warframe and sci-fi bullshit, alright? But it don't mean I don't like fucking cars, alright? I'm a fucking technician for a reason. I like playing with my cars. And I like my Nissans even more, just ignore the fact that I work at a Ford dealership. But with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And you know what? Let's have a fun little debate here. If you had to have a dream car, right? Any dream car, right? Dream modifications. What would it be? If you made it this far, leave that down in the comments. Didn't make it this far. Loser.